The revolution, or the New Age Renaissance, has started. Will you join me, my friend? Let's piss off some old pricks and bring the most massive amount of beauty and love that we can back into this world. Let's take our power back and create a sustainable future for the ones we will love the most. Let's not lay down and take a beating before it is too late. Let's not allow our minds to be controlled, our behavior to be manipulated and contained within the boundaries of the fence. Why settle for pleasing the senses when we can take a risk that is no risk at all and search out for a peak experience that only comes from the spirit and the mind? We as a people have been at this for a very long time. If the dead people could talk, they would look at us trifled. They would say, "Hey, you have everything you could ever ask for. Built on the lives of everyone who has come before you. Now, I believe it is time for you to get off of your Xbox, stop taking selfies, and bring about the vision of absolute freedom that we have always strived so difficultly for." We never went to war so that we could escape reality more easily. We fought so that we could feel, be real, and have a life of truth. So that one day we would have enough health, freedom, and comfort that we could vigorously put everything we have into bringing about the most glorious state humans have ever seen. Unfortunately, right now, as a society, we seem to be tanking. We're running scared. Perhaps our forefathers did not realize that once all physical enemies cease to exist, we would be faced with the greatest enemy of them all, ourselves. This will not be easy, though it should be, which makes it very hard. For something to be so obvious and so clear to everybody, though hardly anybody does it, there must be some force fighting against it. That is love, radical love, a focus on love, a life centered around love, an obsession with love. Love is not like gold. We all want both. The difference is love is the most abundant spiritual resource. It is everywhere. Yet we don't grab onto it. If we were to come across a brick of gold, we would grab it, hold it with ultimate joy. Yet gold is nothing compared to love, and we leave it lay. Something is wrong. People like people who love. People who love end up with happiness. Things generally go well for people who love, who have love in their hearts and know how to spread this love. In fact, being a solid representation of love in this life is like a cheat code. Yet so few do it, it makes no sense. How could this be? My first guess would be that we don't know how to love. We were not taught love. We have been told that success comes from the ego. Capitalism is about beating others. This is nonsense. Sure, a ton of money has been made fucking people over. But let me ask you a question. Did the beneficiary really gain anything? If a pile of shit that turns into a pile of dust fancies you, then I believe so. But otherwise, absolutely not. In no way should we have to make a dollar off the backs of others suffering. In fact, we should speak out and rally against those who do, make their easy dollar harder. I find it amazing when I compliment a person and they are taken aback because they feel it to be true, yet nobody has ever said it before. I'm not here to do anything other than to speak the truth when it feels the truth should be spoken. They quickly thank me and I tell them it does not come from me. I only translate the truth of life as clearly as I can. I get it. People are gun shy to give compliments because we have such a flimsy culture. Things are supposed to mean more than what they mean. They cannot just be what they mean. They cannot just be a simple truth. The culture does not support joyous acts of kindness, radical acts of love. If we were able to change that, the depression rate would shrink dramatically. Nobody should have to go a week, much less years, without hearing inspired, beautiful truth spoken about them.